Welcome back to Dream Philly Podcast. I'm your host, Dreamcast. And in just a few days, our Philadelphia Eagles will take the field against the San Francisco 49ers, and which promises to be a phenomenal game, and I have supreme confidence in our Philadelphia Eagles. Our three keys to success is what we're going to be talking about to beat the 49ers and send them back home packing as we look for a deep playoff run and hopefully a return to the Super Bowl for this 2026 year.
Stay tuned after a brief message from our sponsors.
This segment is brought to you in part by H&K 215 Outfitters Melanin Collection. H&K 215 Outfitters is your go-to source for styles influenced by the latest fashion with added flair. They aim to inspire their customers to be the best version of themselves and to be confident in their own skin. And of course, their outfits. Visit H&K 215 Outfitters. And our first key to success will be the improved play of the offensive line. And you may be wondering, well, how are we going to improve? How is our offensive line going to be able to be improved? And that's going to be because we just got Lane Johnson back. He's been practicing for us this week. They said he's been looking good in practice. And so Lane Johnson, when he plays, the Eagles are a better team. And we have the facts to prove it. This season when Lane Johnson competed, the Philadelphia Eagles were 8-2. Without Lane Johnson in our lineup, we went 3-4. And that not only goes for this season, but going back for years, going back all the way to 2016, whenever Lane Johnson plays, the Eagles win most of the time. When he doesn't, they have a losing record. So with Lane Johnson back in the fold, the offensive line is going to be fortified. When Lane Johnson has played this season, he hasn't allowed one sack. So that's going to be huge for us. That's going to open up so many things for the Eagles. The running game is going to open up the running game for Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley and Tank Bigsby, and it's going to allow Jalen Hurts more time to throw the ball, as well as having Lane Johnson back in the offensive line. He's a leader, and the other guys play off of him. They play better when he's in the lineup, and so for that reason, that's going to be our first key to success in beating the 49ers, is having Lane Johnson back on the offensive line, and the offensive line is going to play much improved because of that. Moving on to number two. The number two reason why we're going to beat the San Francisco 49ers is Jalen Hurts. That's right, you heard it correctly. When Jalen Hurts reaches the playoffs, he takes off like a rocket ship. He plays on another level. And once again, we have facts to back it up. Number one reason that I'm so confident in Jalen Hurts, his passer rating is 95.4% in the playoffs, with 1,813 yards passing, 10 touchdowns with only 3 interceptions. And 2 of those touchdowns came in that 2001 season when it was his first time in the playoffs. Since that time, he's only had 1 interception. So his ability to take care of the ball, not turn the ball over, and he's just a consistent passer in the playoffs. And for that reason, we're going to be good. He has another thing. He has more Super Bowls than any quarterback that's currently in the playoffs. He's outplayed Patrick Mahomes twice in the Super Bowl. He's had a pass rating over 100 in each of the Super Bowls. In addition, last season he outplayed quarterback from Green Bay, Jordan Love, outplayed Jalen Daniels of the Commanders, and Jalen Daniels looked exceptional last season, but Jalen Hurts outplayed him. And so for that reason, that's our number two key to success, is going to be the play of Jalen Hurts and him putting his foot on the gas and getting to his destination, which is the Super Bowl this season. And number three is going to be the play of the Philadelphia Eagles defense. And I'm going to add in the fans with that, because our fans are definitely an integral part of our Eagles' success. But let's talk about the defense for a second. They've had a great season, have been consistent all season, and they have gotten better as the season has went along. All right? And I want to start with the superb tackling of Cooper DeJean. All right? He's been a menace, having over 102 solo tackles since joining our squad 2 years ago. So I'm looking forward to him having another exceptional game, another exceptional playoffs like he did last season. In addition, the play of Jalen Carter. This guy has been phenomenal, just batting balls down all season, getting pressure on the quarterback, just making it a living nightmare for the opposing team's quarterback. And I expect him to do more of the same in this game against the 49ers. In addition, we have to talk about our midseason acquisition in Jalen Phillips. He's been another beast, getting into the backfield and making it really tough for the opposing team's quarterback. And I really feel like he's going to continue to be consistent. He's going to give the 49ers hell. And I think just their whole offensive game plan is going to fall apart because they're going to be under so much pressure for the entire game from our defense. All right. In addition, Jalen Phillips has 5 sacks on the season. And so just imagine if we had him all season for all 16 games, 17 games, what the number of sacks he possibly would have had. All right. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention Moro Ojomo. This guy also is another gentleman who's been able to sack the quarterback, get into the backfield. So the 49ers are going to have a lot to deal with. And I don't feel like they're going to be able to deal with it. Our defense has been stellar. It's the playoffs. These guys are hyped. They're amped up. They're ready to go. And I feel like they're going to be clicking on all cylinders. All right. And in addition, our Eagles fans. We're going to be on fire. Everybody's been looking forward to this moment since the Super Bowl last season. We have a young core of players, and I feel like the energy that the Eagles fans give off at Lincoln Financial Field is going to just invigorate our players. It's going to give them the energy, the passion, and everything they need to get to the finish line and come out victorious on Sunday at 4:25 p.m. So those are our 3 keys to success. Our offensive line, Jalen Hurts, the play of Jalen Hurts, the defense, and fans. Those are the 3 keys to us beating the San Francisco 49ers. All right? So look forward to seeing you Sunday at 4:25 p.m. for our Philadelphia Eagles as we destroy the San Francisco 49ers. Thank you for joining us once again on the Dream Philly podcast. But before you go, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you next time. Peace.